Uh, Good afternoon, Sam. It's 1:32 now at our local time. I think it's night for you, so it's good evening for you because you are 6 hours before than me. It's supposed to be now 7:32 with you. Just I would like to share with you my findings. I'll give you an example of what of my findings that I found. I don't have a pen here. Okay, no problem. Just one of my findings, mate, is as follows. Look to that blue stuff here. It has the same time zone with Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Arabian Peninsula. This is Sudan with Somalia, Ethiopia, and some sort of middle African countries, means eastern side. Ethiopia, Eritrea, Somalia, Tanzania maybe, or Malaysia, or Tanzania, I think Tanzania, we call it Tanzania. Okay, just to give you some of my thoughts, or to share it with you, just I will explain to you. Look, if we assume that this time zone is Moscow has 12:33, which we are 1+ hours before than them, 1 hour before than them. We are 1:34, they are 12:34. Meantime, this is Iraq, Baghdad, Iraq, and this is Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia. Same time zones. Sudan, Khartoum, Sudan, Buja, south of Sudan, Dodoma, Tanzania, and Djibouti, as well as Somalia. All of them same time zone. I'm here actually, mate. I'm in United Arab Emirates at Abu Dhabi. Look, we are 1 hour plus than them. So my interpretation to that is this border, this line, all of this line has to have the same sunrises timing. Even I did not mention that country, which considered as Russia, but far away from Moscow by, I don't know, something like more than 3,000 miles away. Anyhow, all of that portion has to have the same sunrise. So when we come here, this is totally not right. This is fake. What I said is this Arabian Peninsula has to be shifted little bit like that, bended like that. So that line, that shape has to match this shape, means like that. So all Arabian Peninsula has to be shifted like this to match this line. So that line has to come through this line, and as well as this line has to be the same line. It's like that. And this is Madagascar, has to have the same time zone. Look, it's same time zone, 12:36, Madagascar. So even though this has, even Madagascar has to be here. That look to the line that I created. This Madagascar has to be here. That all Africa has to be bent like that, and our Arabian Peninsula has to be bended like that. This is the real shape. Africa has to be bended like that, so it's pointing the Johannesburg or Cape Town. Cape Town has to pointing this side. You got it? So all this blue has to be on the same line, because sun comes from here, has to hit all of them at the same time so that they have same time zones. So this portion has to be extended from that line and this portion has to be continuing at the same time, and this island, Madagascar Island, has to continue on the same. So all of that portion has to be shifted and bended like that. So this is, it has the Cape Town has to point here, not what it's shown there. Did you get it, mate? Okay. Moreover, here at your area, which is I consider it weird area, this is you here. You are here in this portion. Let me use the mouse to prove it to you. What I meant to you. This is your area, which gives us right now 1937, which matches with this portion at Asia. Look to the shape here. Look to that place which have almost 1 hour gap here, but this has not happened at your area, which is extended almost what they said. I'm not sure about it. 5,000 miles wide. I don't believe in that as well. It is big, but not that much. Look from here to here, it's half an hour, something like that. Half an hour, yeah, as I told you. Half an hour. You are before than this area by half an hour. But between this area to that area, look, 1.5 hours, 1 hour between you and them, and half an hour here. So even this area, it's before than you, Sam. Even this area is before than you, mate. Look here, between here, 17, 20, 39 to, it's a half an hour as well. 17:39, 20, 1.5 hour, 17, 2.5 hours. Come on, what's this? It's 2.5 hours. 19, 9, 17. This is another, oh my God, that's too weird for me. Too weird means you have this portion is even half an hour before than you. Imagine that Eukla, even she is before. It's, come on, what's this? What's that? 10, 20, 10, and you are 1940. This is 2010. 2010, half an hour before than you, mate. Adelaide in Australia, even the sun gets here before than you by half an hour, Sam. What that is tells you, mate, there is something fake there. This totally different shape. It has totally different shape. Sun comes here first, hitting this place. After that comes to you, mate. Then this place. Because look, in that place which has 1910, 5:10 p.m. and here it's 1910 means 7:10, and here 2011 means 8:11. Come on, there is 1 hour sharp between those, between this place and that place. 1 hour difference. That means sun comes here before than this place by 1 hour. Sun comes here first, then here, then there, then here, and finally this portion. Look what I'm talking about, mate. 1841 here in that portion. 1841. 1841. This one is totally after you. After you, look. After you, guys. Even after this place. It's somewhere here. It has to be somewhere here. Exactly before those islands. Before Indonesia. this even Indonesia, but I mean, as a position wise, it has to be here, not there, because sun hits that place after this place by half an hour. So when the sun comes from this area, it hits that portion first, then this portion, after that your portion, Sam, then that portion, then this portion, then this all portion. What I want to say, mate, and there is a trick there. Shape trick as well as direction trick as well as time zone trick. Why I'm saying that? Because I want to show you that there is two countries next to each other which has 2 hours different gap, which is impossible. Look to here. That one is Russia, 1943. Maybe it's like your time zone. Yeah, it's your time zone. 1943. And look to the neighbor here. 1743. Between this, look, that line has 2 hours gap. What that tells you, mate? What that tells you? Look, this one is in between. This one is in between. But it has to have the same line. Why? Sun comes here first, then hits that one, and later on hits that one. So it tells us something about the shape here. That shape, it's bended there. That direction. Not this direction. That direction. The same as here. That direction has to be pointing like this. So the direction here, it's not like that, it's vice versa. It's like that. Like this portion, it's here, hits the sun first, then this one, then your place, and that place, and later on that. In between that island of Indonesia, sun hits that place, as well as here the same. When the sun hits you at the same time of that portion of Russia, hits that portion, and then this one, which is after that blue portion, it's shifted like that. So that shape is not true. That it's not true shape, mate. Totally not true shape. What proves what I'm saying? During their winter, which is opposite of your winter, or their summer, which is opposite of your summer, if there is matching on the same time zone, that means Earth shape totally different, Earth orientation, direction totally different. You got it, Sam? You got it? The same problem as what you have. You told me there is 1 hour between you and them during winter, but 1.5 hour during your winter, 1.5 hour, but during summer, which is right now, which is going to end within few days, it is only 1 hour. That means there is shape and orientation and direction of that continent is totally different about what they are presenting to us. Hope you got it, Sam. This is just sort of brainstorming what I do have on my mind, and I just share it with you. Actually, we do have the same problem here in western coast of Africa with UK, with Iceland, with some side of Greenland, eastern side of Greenland, which look, this portion of Greenland has the same time of Iceland with UK, and all of this side of West Africa, which is, believe me, too weird. The line over here has to match the line here, has to match the line there as well as there. So all of them in the same line here. So this one, this Africa, as I told you, has to be like this. And Greenland, I don't know how it's look like in reality, but it's very small. They are hiding some landmass on behind of that. It's shifted like that, and that line has to have that portion with Iceland, with UK here, with that portion of Africa there, same line. Okay, so the sun hits them on the same time, which gives us an idea about South Africa matching with Greenland there. So it's look like that. I hope you got it, mate. Any questions? I'm ready for. Thank you. Bye.